here we are for the weekly Impact Show. And I'm going to start a new series, and it is about business growth hacks. So this is one in a series, and I'm going to be talking today about how to sell premium offers the easy way. Okie dokie. Excuse my eyes where they flip across the screen. So as I said, this is business growth hack number 1, and this is my weekly live impact show. Today we're going to be talking about how to sell premium offers the easy way, making an impact and creating the freedom to support a business and life you love. Learn to love prospecting, or you run the risk of killing your business. Clients are the lifeblood of our business. No clients, no business. Fact. Now, a little bit of housekeeping before we get going today. So I'm going to be on for about 20 minutes, and I'm broadcasting across multiple different pages on Facebook. So if you're writing questions, please don't think that I'm ignoring you. And if you're coming on and I'm not acknowledging you, please don't think that I'm ignoring you either, because I'm live streaming across 5 different pages on Facebook. How awesome is that? So we've got about 20 minutes, as I said. I'm a gifted dyslexic, which means that I will be reading from slides. So if you're one of those people that really dislikes people who use slides, turn off now, because you will see my eyes darting across the page, so I can make sure that I'm delivering the awesome content that I have promised you. So take a second now before we get started to introduce yourself with your elegant marketing message. Members of my community know exactly what an elegant marketing message is, but if you don't, just drop into the comments box now who you are and who you work with. When people watch this back on the replay, they will see your details come up and they might think, oh yeah, I want to connect with that person, I want to learn a little bit more. So go ahead now, let us know who you are, what it is that you do in the comments box. It's just another opportunity to connect. Also, any aha moments, stick them in the comments box as well. People can learn from your insight, wisdom and knowledge, which is great. And also, if you've got any questions, just pop them in the comments box and I will answer them after. Sorry, I've disappeared off screen. I'm just moving my microphone. I realised it's in a very bad place. Yeah. So, aha moments, let us know what it is that you do as well. So you have the opportunity to connect. Now, many of you don't know who I am. This might be the first time that you have connected with me. So for new community members, I'm Wendy Keir. I mentor committed female entrepreneurs who are established in the marketplace and have a message that makes an impact, but they're really struggling to get premium clients online. I coach them to confidently step into their visibility, reach a wider audience and create more clients in a way that is easy, fun and feminine. How awesome is that? So today I'm going to be talking about how to sell premium offers the easy way. So tell me, do you feel that you've got a wealth of knowledge, expertise that is just going to waste? You know, you've been feeling demotivated, devalued, and to a certain degree, you've been experiencing burnout. That your prices are way too low and you're struggling to bring in a consistent income. So this happens when you are charging, you know, £50, £60 an hour, and you're only doing 3 sessions or 6 sessions at a time with a client. So you're charging by 3 or 6 hours. You're charging on a price rather than the value. and you desperately want to get this whole online marketing thing sorted out once and for all. You might be finding that you're marketing your business online, but you don't bring in any business, that your low-end offer isn't selling, and when people do buy it, they don't even do it. You're wasting countless hours online, networking. When you do speak to people, they just seem to want free stuff, and you're not able to convert them into paying clients. So you've got a lot of time wasters in your network. You're hanging out in other people's groups and communities in the hope that you can generate sales. So ask yourself, do you want to increase your fees and charge what it is you are truly worth? Work less hours, this is mine, work less hours, have the time to do things you absolutely love. And work with your clients at a much deeper level so you get them those true transformational results it is that you have promised them. So this is about working with them for a longer period of time and not splitting up your services and basing it on price rather than value. And, you know, do you want to have an easy to follow plan for your business and personal success that helps you to bring in a consistent income? Just put some emojis in the box now. If you want to have an easy to follow plan that will bring you in a consistent income. Doesn't matter, hands, smiley face, a GIF about that question. You know, what do you want to have an easy plan to follow to bring in a consistent income every month? You know, does it sound familiar? I bet it does. When I've just shared with you, you know, are you feeling a particular way? Or are you finding that this is going on in your business? And really what you want your business to be like, rather than being stuck in that overwhelm and that isolation and undercharging, and people just consistently saying no to your offers. Now, for members in my community, you know I am a girl that likes to drink her tea when she's talking. My business, my rules. Whole point in creating a business, isn't it, right? That we can do things that we love, that suit our personalities, that are authentic. One of the most important lessons I have learned that you need to learn is that you need to learn prospecting. If you are of the viewpoint that you don't need to reach out to people, then trust me, you're going to be waiting for a very, very long time. Have this kind of funky mindset and you will kill your business before you even get started, or you will keep it in a significant place of lack. So it's almost like it's being starved of new clients, new blood coming into the business. To sell premium offers, you have to take the lead and to be consistently reaching out and getting prospects booked into your diary for a call. So you have to take a proactive role, even a reactive, you know, a reactive role. Proactive. What you can't do is sit back passively and wait for people to drop into your lap. You have to take control of the situation. You have to do it consciously. Now, you might have heard me say this many times before, and that's that the online marketing world is just smoke and mirrors, a complete illusion. It is a bit of a bubble, and what people are being taught isn't the right way for you to reach out and convert and get clients. What most people teach is that you need to come from a place of service, that you need to post 5 tweets a day and 3 blogs a week. All that does is keeps you sophisticatedly hiding in your content. That is what I call passive marketing. You may feel that you are getting somewhere, but the reality is that it is such a slow burn. By the time you start generating consistent business that way, if at all, you will have killed your business, because you cannot bring in enough leads that way unless you are an established business and you have a team. You will reach burnout if you continue doing things that way. So many people online are selling hope, and the only people who are getting rich from that model are the people who are pushing it. Basically, you can post, as I said, 24/7, but unless you are proactive and even reactive to stuff that's going on, you are not going to be able to get your connections on the phone. Then the likelihood of you winning new business is going to be very slim, if at all. So all these likes mean nothing. Yes, it might boost your ego, but it means very little in the context of bringing in clients. So it might be good for your ego, it might look good, you might get some engagement, but actually there's another step after that that you have to take responsibility for. And this is where a lot of the online marketing stuff is really falling down, unfortunately. Of course, unless you're very well known and you've got teams behind you that can help you manage that process. But for individuals like myself, female entrepreneurs, it's actually a very difficult model to make to work, because we only have enough hours in the day, and our energy needs to be focused on talking to prospects, converting, then becoming clients, and then doing the work, not hiding in social media, which I see happening a lot. So you need to take a proactive approach to prospecting, which means you have to take the lead and actively be reaching out to people every day until you find your own rhythm, your own pattern, and your own way of doing it. So once you find your rhythm, it becomes, believe it or not, fun. Not only fun, but this is when you start to learn what is working so you can bring in a consistent income. And this is bringing in a consistent income by being proactive in the business and being reactive in the business, rather than being passive and sitting back, having that funky mindset where it's just going to fall into your lap. Make sense? What I find though is that a lot of women are marketing their business online, doing tons of social media marketing, but they don't have an easy to follow plan that helps them to reach out and get face-to-face time with their social connections. So I have a question for you, and that is, have a think about now while you're listening to me, how much time are you spending on your online marketing? So creating posts, doing graphics, uploading the content, replying to messages. How much time do you think that takes? So let's just say 2 hours a week. You charge £100 an hour, so that is £200 a week. Times that by 4, that is £800 a month. The question is, and you need to be honest with this, is how many sales are you making from putting that amount of effort in online? In a lot of cases, it's actually 0. No sales whatsoever. That's because that critical step is missing about the being proactive and the face-to-face time. So lots of women I speak to have been told also to go into communities and come from a place of service, to give a free coaching call, and in some cases even a second call, which is absolutely nuts. You should never ever coach on a sales call. It's a conversation to help that person to get into reality. If you coach on that call, you jeopardize the sale. And it's something I teach the women that I work with. We go through this step by step, methodically. And we talk about not coaching, because as soon as you get into that space, you sabotage the success of the sale. So women are being taught to go into groups, come from a place of service, give a free coaching call, which is doomed to fail. Now, there might be some people that are making this work. Please let me know if you're making this work, but it's highly unlikely, because what happens is when you coach in the sales conversation, if you think of an iceberg, you know, you've got the iceberg, you've got the tip of the iceberg. If you coach, you end up in the tip of the iceberg. You know, you're not digging right underneath and finding out what's happening in reality for them. So you coach them in the iceberg and they are off. They were off, they will implement whatever it is you've told them to do. They don't get the whole picture, it doesn't work for them, it reflects badly on you, and they never come back. That's what happens. But what you want to be doing is getting right underneath and finding out holistically what's happening for that person. So, you know, coming from a place of service, doing coaching calls is doomed to fail. So, to sell them into something cheap, now we all know this one, in the hope that they will purchase something of high value. This does not work. The volume you have to come through that funnel to sell a premium product, a premium service, is unlikely going to happen unless you have thousands of people to come through. You've got to go to source. You've got to hit them there and then, in that moment of pain, to offer and sell into a premium offer, not churning people into a sales funnel. Remember, we want true transformational results for our clients. So why the hell would we shove them into a funnel where we disconnect our expertise? You know, people buy you. They want you. They want to know that you are credible and that you have their back. Not that you're going to shove them into a funnel to try and sell them something cheap. Not if you are providing a premium service. It's just not the way to do it. So if you are doing that, if you're being taught to go into other people's Facebook groups and come from a place of service, and then do a free coaching call, and then do another nutty free coaching call, stop now. You are going to waste your energy. You're going to become demotivated, and you're going to be feeling pretty freaking desperate because it's just not working. Many women, and I say this because I work with women, so this is a bit of a generalization because I only work with women, so it's women that I speak to. So apologies if this, you know, is upsetting you, but they're creating tons and tons of content. But what that is doing is they're just sophisticatedly hiding in that content. They're not showing up. They're not being credible. They're not connecting. They're actually hiding behind the content. So it's a very passive way of marketing. They're not showing up. They're not leading, which is critical for you to be able to make sales very quickly. And they're just not being proactive. So while they may be thinking that they're being proactive with the marketing, actually content just sophisticatedly hides you. Does that sound familiar? If it does, drop some emojis in the box and let me know. Unhappy face maybe, smiley face, or ping me a DM and let me know a message. So I work with women all over the world without even having to leave my home-based office. But I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't have, and I hadn't learned, a really easy, simple, that basically lets me reach out, have a conversation, make an offer, and have a sale. It's as quick and as easy as that. So it's just basically a 2-step process that helps me convert really, really quickly. And this doesn't mean that I need to do a big launch. Anything to do with my website, lead magnets, you know, sales pages. I don't need any of this stuff that, again, is sophisticatedly hiding to a certain degree. I don't need any of it. I just need 2 things. That's it. You know, and I'm not waiting 6 months to make a sale or to get somebody through a funnel. Literally, I can convert from being social online to talking to someone on Zoom to being a client within a space of 3 weeks. And that's into a premium service, just 3 weeks. That is incredible, incredible. You know, if you ask any marketer how quick it can take to convert premium clients, I don't think many of them would tell you 3 weeks. It's pretty impressive. All of my premium clients come from my online marketing, and so could yours, absolutely. And that's awesome, right? Who doesn't want that? No travel. I did go to a networking event yesterday. It was like my first one in ages, but you know, no networking, no having to go speak at gigs. This is my model. This is the way I work. I basically have created my business to give me freedom, and that is, so I work a couple of days a week with private clients, and I just do a couple of hours a day. That's it. That's what I want for my business, to make that impact with my clients, so they go out, share that message, and then they also have the time as well to enjoy their lives, rather than being on this never-ending cycle of marketing. It's just not necessary. So let's put a stop to you feeling overwhelmed. Let's put a stop to you undercharging and charging by the hour and charging on price rather than selling from a position of value and transformation, which is ultimately what you truly want for your clients at the end of the day anyway. And let's get you back on track. Get yourself now booked in for a complimentary business boosting impact call. And as I said, it's complimentary. On this call, what I will do is share powerful steps you need to transform your business to bring in premium clients in a way that is, of course, easy, fun, and feminine. And remember, ladies, whatever it is that you are doing today, go out into the world and make a massive impact so you can create the freedom to support your business and a life it is that you love. So I'm just going to jump across to Facebook. Hopefully it hasn't cut me off. Hey Ruth, awesome. Ruth's got her elegant marketing message in there. Let me see if I can see the comments, honeybee. So, impressive multiple streaming. Yeah, it's with a little app, actually. I'll put the link in here afterwards. It's a little app called LiveLeap. And what LiveLeap will do is, so this is my business page here. It'll also, I can pick the pages that I want to live stream to as well. So it will be going in my group, it will be going on my personal page, which I should probably delete because I've been marketing my business